Ding.
Did you unfollow them?
I immediately unfollowed them. I'm not as petty as to unfriend them, but I unfollowed them. I pulled the pork. That's what I did. I unfollowed them immediately. And
Makes you feel good, doesn't it? Like, I don't have to see your stuff.
well, I mean, it made me feel good because I'm blocking someone who was acting atrociously. You block S Mark just because he was posting stuff about his life and stuff like that.
Well, I just got like a barrage. Right when I friended him, I got like a barrage of stuff.
Right.
Him on the timeline. I'm like, nope.
Exactly, yeah. Like, there really is no reason for you.
I thought I could handle that at first. There were like 1 or 2 people on my friends list who would post like 10 things a day.
Right.
And I mean, just after like a week of that, I'm like I don't want to hear. Like, you're a nice person, but I don't want to hear from you. I don't want to see your face. I don't want to see your name.
I can't deal with it. I don't want to see you in general. No, I get that because I have a lot of friends who post a lot of things daily. But I mean, I don't let it destroy me like you let it destroy you.
I didn't let it destroy me.
You did. You caved and unfollowed these people.
If I let them, if I continue to have them clutter my feed like that, it would destroy me. I'll put it that way. I'll put it that way.
Is that how that works? I didn't know.
Exactly. Yes, that's how it works.
I had no idea. Well, you're doing wonderful things for the children, Pork. Wonderful things. They should.
I'm doing things for my mental health. That's how I view it.
Trump should nominate you to the Supreme Court.
Why?
Because why not is the question.
What, does like Clarence Thomas need a drinking buddy or something? Is that funny? Like,
does Clarence Thomas need a drinking buddy? No, I was just saying you do wonderful things for the children. That's why I was thinking you would be a great asset to the Supreme Court.
Like, does somebody need to corral John Roberts at the family barbecue or something? Does he get unruly?
He does.
I can be that guy.
Look,
I guess.
You talked about Clarence Thomas. I mean, John Roberts. He's the one that gets rowdy after a drink.
I've heard stuff about Clarence Thomas though.
Well, we all have. That's almost 30 years worth.
I actually read like a few articles by Hunter S. Thompson, no less.
No, of course.
But he's not he's underrated as a journalist, really. He's got a lot of like wisdom in him.
Yeah.
But at the same time, he is not trustworthy at all. Because some of the stuff he read, I read an article he wrote about Clarence Thomas. He wrote it from the perspective that he picked him up as like a hitchhiker one time and took him to like this crazy like one night stand-esque hotel, and I was like, okay, but he wrote it as if it were real.
The hell?
And
was this?
I was just like,
was this supposed to be a fictional novel he was writing?
It was in Kingdom of Fear, which is like a semi-autobiographical account of Hunter S. Thompson's life.
I don't think Hunter S. Thompson.
I believe it's half fiction. Probably the line between fiction and the line between reality is probably blurred. I don't trust it. I just it raises very eyebrow raising.
I don't think Hunter S. Thompson and Clarence Thomas were hanging out on the side of the road, going to
Hunter S. Thompson hung out with Nixon one time. That is true.
I mean, that's fine. They talked football, you know.
That's all they were allowed to talk about.
Mr. President, what do you think of the Rams? I think they're a great team. I mean, yeah, I could see that happening, but Clarence Thomas ain't hitchhiking. He's just not.
Well, not hitchhiking, but like his car was broken down.
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I don't see.
He's having car trouble, and Hunter S. Thompson just happened to be around.
Clarence Thomas didn't have AAA? I think not.
I don't think AAA was around this.
Okay, well, Clarence Thomas ain't driving himself, okay? He's got a driver. They figured something out. Hunter S. Thompson is not hanging out with Clarence Thomas.
Yeah, he depicted Clarence Thomas as like a pretty much a mad woman. Is that Clarence Thomas, or is that you projecting yourself onto Clarence Thomas? I can't tell.
Yeah.
Where's the reality? I can't tell.
Where does fiction meet reality and vice versa? And I don't think he knows the line, because he's talking about picking up a hitchhiking Clarence Thomas and going to a one-night stand hotel. That part I do believe. I do believe Clarence Thomas would have easily gone to a one-night stand, to a skeezy, sleazy hotel, but it would only be with a woman that he intended on touching inappropriately and maybe without consent.
Possibly. He mentioned a quote, though, in that same article. I thought it was worth remembering. It was actually a serious quote.
Okay.
I'm going to paraphrase it.
All right.
The only direction a journalist should only look at politicians in one direction, down.
Yeah, I
think given our current political climate and given what our current Knox County mayor, the ad that he produced just recently, what you and I were talking about beforehand.
Oh, yeah.
Despite the fact that the Knox County mayor is 7 feet tall, we should all look down on him.
We should. And by the way, this particular ad is not good. Look it up. It's, oh no.